Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little bit late starting this week because we've had a few problems with the server, which it's kind of par for the course when we're playing. At some point, this will happen, and it tends to be towards end game. Well, here we are. We're not entirely sure what's going on, but we are in the game. We're all in the game. It's just there is massive amounts of lag. So I am here. I am streaming. I am with Vimus, who is also here and streaming, who's right in front of me. You can find our multi-Twitch links in chat right now. And if you'd like to follow us on Discord, then, of course, there is the link in the chat for that as well. With us, we have got Dave, Expired Minotaur, and Aerosol.
Vimus.
And we are blaming Vimus already, God knows what for.
It's not my fault this time.
No.
I don't think.
For breaking the server, apparently. It's your fault, apparently.
No, it exists, therefore it's broken.
Yeah.
Let's go and find out why.
Not entirely sure how we get this to work again. But
Or in. I'm gonna walk up to the server guru. There he is. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Well, of all the things we did last week, the biggest thing is obviously that black box of Doom in the corner. If you look at it, it looks like a game of ping pong.
Well, we didn't do that last week, did we? We did that the week before.
Was it the week before we did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they're not moving at the normal speed because of the lag.
It looks like a bad game of Pong. It really does, when you look on the map. Let me head in the general direction. Where's the entrance to that? It's in a weird place, isn't it?
There's two doors at each end. Well,
we did,
two
but
player fields at each end. You have to fly. You can fly through.
It's around the back here, isn't it? Here we go. Along the tunnel.
Yeah, I thought having player filters on this was a bit easier.
So yeah, there is the Room of Doom. Things are done. That's right. We did lots of blood magic last week, didn't we? As well.
Yeah.
Yes, but the blood magic is not the issue.
It can't be because it's not active. It's just passive, isn't it? It just sits there, doesn't it?
Well, what we were doing was in a different dimension anyway, so.
That's a good point. So.
And it's this dimension.
I'm gonna go to that dimension now.
The maze
one. Yeah.
The one we needed to go. The one that we needed to go to.
Yes, let's go to Dave's room because Dave doesn't know this.
Yeah, look at your altar. What tier is your altar?
Yeah.
I don't know. Last time I left it, it was 4.
Yeah.
It's not anymore.
It's 5. Yay! Woo, victory.
It's not the only one as well. I mean, it's not just that. Well, are you actually in game yet? Not quite in game yet. Okay.
No, not really.
Okay, so while you're not really in game, you're watching the stream now, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So there's your altar. It has the various bits and bobs as you expect to see it. Also,
it's not these extra pedestals with the clocks on or something, is it?
No, they've been there for weeks.
Where are the clocks?
They've been there for weeks. Oh, were they not?
No, not the clock.
Oh, I'd got rid of all the clocks last week.
Right. Yes.
Oh,
then over
here, they're runes, are they?
Runes. Here's a portal to another dimension.
Healing runes. They've been there for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
The inversion pillar, blood magic here. If we go, if I use the right buttons, because I'm using satisfactory buttons
see
again.
If it fixes it.
Go in here. Oh yeah, you can't get into the dimension.
You will get there eventually.
Oh no, I forgot. You can't just walk into it. You got to right click on it. It's not like
you've got to right click on it. Yeah.
Yeah, there we
go. We're in the dimension.
We're in the dimension with more doors than a door factory, frankly.
Just move around smoothly a bit, just so.
I am.
Yeah, you're still lagging, isn't it? Still no.
If you move for me as well, just to be sure. Yeah, you're glitching a little bit there. If I open this chest, what happens? Oh, it's quick. What about eating in here? How fast is eating in this dimension? So if I try and eat now, no, keep eating. There we go. So that it
takes a while, but
so it's about 2.5 times longer than all.
I think I'm going to have
2.5. You're looking at more like 4.
Oh really?
Yes.
Let's come back.
What happened now? God damn it.
Dave's having trouble with his everything. The second altar, by the way, hasn't been finished yet, Dave. The second altar is still tier 2.
You need to go exploring that. I've lit up most of that.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
but mobs are still running very slowly, like flying.
Mm-hmm. We made I think there was a couple of Master Blood Orbs as well, which were quite fun. They store lots of life essence, although it doesn't actually tell you how much life essence, which is a real pain in the ass. You have to just keep adding blood or adding life essence until it gets to the point it's happy with, which is weird.
Things are still spawning, though. They shouldn't be.
It's not all lit in the middle. The middle of the
It
room's
is.
not
It
lit.
is all lit in the middle. I've got my. Oh, there's
It's
one.
not. You can't see it because it's
Is there a
below
door there? Is that the right? Is that a door in as well?
below the vector plates. The crosses show up, so you can't see it.
Ah. Oh, this is the other room. That's the wrong room, Vim. That room is not operating, so is it? I think that's off. The mob grinder's off, isn't it? That's been on there for months anyhow, so.
What mob grinder?
The
No, that's
old mob room.
That's on.
Alright, okay, cool. If I go back around here again. Go back into this room. So we're trying to. This is diagnosis in action.
Well, yeah. What we need to know is whether or not this has made a difference.
That just kicked me out. Yeah, I forgot about this bug.
Okay, there's still mobs spawning, so we've got a bit
that
more
crashed
lighting
my
to
game.
do. Oh, that's not good. You switch
Oh,
over
this was
to-
the bug you had last time, teleporting to the silverfish.
Oh! Now is that
Oh.
lag related? Now then.
Fixed my account.
Yeah, Mr. S.
Yeah.
About where you were, about here, a
Mm.
mob did spawn. There you go.
Yeah, I've got one
There's
there.
more of them, so we've still got a few more to put in. I don't have any more. I don't have any of those on me.
They're all
say
in the
that.
system.
They're in the crafting bit.
I'm just trying to read through this crash dump to see what it is.
Oh no.
Yes.
Mr. S.
Mm-hmm.
Britannia,
Yeah.
the Gormarilis,
Yeah.
which is having thrown items.
Experience or
Right,
less
no,
crash, is it? What?
Ooh.
I think having a few cake flowers around instead of that.
Instead of those,
will
it's going
generate
to help.
ma-
All right, let's do it.
It will generate mana faster, and you only need one constructor for each cake for each.
Can I suggest somebody takes all the experience out of the experience obelisk and picks it
Yeah.
up?
I'll do it.
Yeah, go on, Mr. S. You do that. You're nearest.
That was in the crash that I just saw.
Do you want me to delete the experience obelisk as well from the world?
Ah?
Put it in storage.
Just hold on to it.
Yeah, just pick it up as long as it's not
alright.
ticking.
Why do the Chinese want my mail address?
Nobody wants your mail
What?
address. Nobody cares.
It's about 8 on. That's a slight improvement.
So the obelisk is empty. Okay. So do you want that picked up or not?
Yes, picked up.
Okay, one sec.
Not placed in the world.
I have it.
Oh. Apparently, I bought like Skype Premium somewhere like in China.
What?
Did you really?
I don't believe you.
I am not Chinese, so no, not me.
Well,
Do you wanna
Not
read-
guilty, Your Honour.
Do you want to redo this whole thing with cake, Gary? Do you think that's going to be a better idea, or
this whole thing
yeah,
with cake like that one.
like that one?
I like the fact you're doing it with
Well,
cake.
it doesn't
and yet
actually
got a
need
floor
to
of
be
cake.
like that one, though, does it? Because you
No, this one is
you
different. It's
don't
ticking
need
a
the
bit more.
timer.
Fine.
I only need the
Whatever.
timer on these items.
Whatever's changed recently,
Yeah.
Yeah.
timing is slowly going up.
I've still got it in my bag.
We're up to about 12 now, so whatever.
Mr. S, move around a bit.
It wasn't straight after that.
It's a bit
I
better.
have
Mr. S is now
taken-
moving a little bit less
Better.
laggly.
Hey, CJ.
Good evening, CJ.
I've taken all of the hovering hourglasses stuff out.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah,
start
it's those,
deleting
it's
these.
those hourglasses. We're now up 16 ticks per second.
I'm going to start
I've-
deleting these
I keep throwing things on
exporters,
the floor.
which I say I'm going to do, and then they don't disappear. But
Should I put the obelisk back on the floor again and see what happens?
No, because that's causing a crash.
Oh, right, so that one can go
yeah,
in the storage then. if that's
stick
the
it in the
case.
storage.
We're not using it right now, anyhow, are we?
No,
So how
we don't
many
need any more.
more hovering
Okay.
hourglasses am I using?
Lovely.
Yeah, can we try? Yeah.
One
Can
over
we-
here.
I'm just getting.
This is the hovering hourglasses, for those who don't know, are ones that speed up locations and make things go faster.
No, they
No,
don't.
that's- they
Hovering
don't.
hourglass is the one that tick every few
Oh!
seconds.
No, it's the
Yeah.
other thing that does the speed up thing. Apologies, yeah. Okay.
That's to watch it flowing time.
Oh, is there
Unfortunately,
one over
right.
here? No, there isn't one over there. That's fine.
Okay.
I need to replace that with a redstone clock then.
Okay.
But even then,
That's-
it's still.
That's is that going to be any more efficient being a redstone clock? Is it the fact that we're just sending
Doing
a
it.
tick out that's the problem?
Is it the tick or the clock?
Well, I
What
need to
came
have
first?
something on this.
Yes. No.
At the moment,
I
we
know.
don't need anything. We just need to get the server working and work out what it is.
A little. Let me try and eat something again. Hold on.
It's still
leaving stuff
lagging.
disabled,
There's still lag happening.
3. It's a little bit faster. Not massively faster, but it's a little bit faster.
It's going to drop back down to 7 again.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, I can see it because I'm breaking stuff, and the stuff isn't breaking. That's
Makes sense.
so you can see.
If it goes to a good level, just say, and we'll stop moving in case we're in a weird location that's away from something.
And that'll be our stream tonight. Us not moving at all.
Not moving. Just not moving. Just don't
Yeah.
do it.
I need
Oh, you're over here.
other things broken as well. So
Actually, let's not go this way because it might spawn more mobs and that'll slow things down even more. We'll come back to that in a second.
Wow.
I don't know. Dude, I know. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. I need that. I didn't spot that a second ago. I do. It's necessary. That's a nice gift. You want that's a very chilled out and relaxed gift. Now, Mr. S has disappeared. He's Minotaur's
with-
that way.
I'm
He's
up
in the
at
power
Britannia.
section.
I've not disappeared.
Yeah.
How he's
I'm
doing plant
disabling
life with Mr. S.
everybody's wireless power for a second.
Okay. And we're at that point. So if you don't know what's going on, basically, you know, in IT, when things go wrong, you run around, unplug everything.
Everything.
If you
yeah.
can't work it out, and then gradually plug things back in until it breaks again. Not
Yep.
always the case, but that is the case. That's what's happening right now.
If you just turned it all off.
I've just put it all back on again
Okay.
because it made no difference.
Ooh. What else got made last week? The new dimension got put in. We can't really delete the new dimension. That's not going to work. We've been there and it's no different. Mob Farm was the week before. Altar's stationary. He's not doing anything, so it can't be that. And also, we would have noticed at the end of the stream, wouldn't we? Last week.
I was going to disconnect for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, no worries.
So a lot of things will break then. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
So the only things that are dropping
I'm going
stuff.
to go to the nuclear reactor while you do that.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
The
Go
only
hug it.
things that are dropping stuff at the moment in Britannia are the droppers that were doing the mana
No, it's
diamonds
not-
and mana pearls.
So the mana diamonds, mana pearls, mana ingots, which you have to throw into a thing.
Which you have to throw into a thing. They're still
Mhm.
doing.
Where did that block just disappear to?
Living
clock
wood
is
and
useless.
living oak is still
Disappear in my
being...
inventory now.
Oh.
Like I've lost something quite important that we need.
Oh.
You're the boss. You're the boss. Can you respawn it?
Well, I don't know exactly. No, because it had a lot of settings in it.
Oh. This is the mini nuclear
Oh,
reactor,
it's
by the way.
reappeared again.
It's a tiny reactor to this one. The baby one.
We are... Well, this wasn't the stream that I thought we would be doing today.
No, I don't know what we can do. I don't think there's anything we can do about this. I think this is going to be all we can do on this pack. Or,
We've reached the limit.
We've reached the server... Well,
oh,
that's not strictly
yeah,
true,
the
is it?
server's limit.
Yes. Should you wish to donate to Minotaur's personal server fund, please do. Dial 0800 save Minotaur's server or text Minotaur to
All of your friends.
all of your friends.com.
Doesn't help that my internet's also playing up at this point.
But you can't tell whether it's the internet or the server. I can tell you now
Yep.
it's the server. You're moving in the same way Mr. Stephen is.
Some of it, yeah, some of it is definitely, but
Yeah.
there might be a little bit of internet-y problems as well.
I mean, it's weird. From a client end, it looks fine until you try and do something.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing I could do now, of course, we try a chance queue, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, don't.
Probably, yeah, not a good
That
idea.
would give the server some level of extra work to do it doesn't need. Yeah, you can see the occasional glitch in the orange. Look at that. Or the orange thing, the orange beams don't quite reach the top as they should do. And it gradually glitches its way down. Not ideal.
Bit of a spike there.
Did he bite you?
I think that was my end.
Okay. Haha, Buffy joke there.
Yes.
Apologies. Oh, yes. The A is a block. A is not a breaking, you know?
Okay.
Okay, right. There's a bit of more flying space out in the way otherwise. Oh, Mr. Ash, what are you're destroying the universe there?
I'm destroying the universe.
There's
but
so
I'm
much
doing
food
it-
on the floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I have to put it all back into the system.
Okay,
'Cause I
that is a
don't want
lot
the
of
entities
food.
around there. So I'm basically destroying Britannia that we set up last week.
Okay, to convert it to cake
And we're
mode.
going to convert it to cake.
Is it more efficient in cake mode?
Nope. But it might
Oh,
save the
okay.
server. I don't know. I mean, I
Alright.
don't think it will, because otherwise we would have seen a massive reduction already.
Well, once you pick that up, it should have fixed it, yeah. And you are still moving with a level of glitch.
I would have imagined that was the case.
It's not as bad as it was by any means, but it's definitely still
It's things like, yeah, if we have a problem. I mean, I had a problem earlier where I made some player filters. I put them in storage and they disappeared.
Oh no.
Yeah. Luckily,
Oh,
player
no.
filters
Oh, no.
are EMCable, so I've got them in
Yes, that's fair enough.
EMC.
Oof.
How does one see which account is logged in at the?
On Microsoft, are you on your Microsoft on the Microsoft launcher or?
No, I'm talking about the Feed the Beast thingy.
The left-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There'll
but
be
it
an
doesn't
icon.
show an email address.
You need email it? Oh, a second.
Well, I don't think it's attached to an email. Well, it'll be linked to a Microsoft account.
Yeah. Well, it should be.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you. You can't tell the email address from a username.
No, you shouldn't be able to either, really. Electric
Yeah,
Magic
that
and After
was-
School Stride? What are you doing? Mr. Stevens making advancements. I'm going to attempt
I'm
to
not.
walk
I'm
over
not
here.
really making advancements. I'm just teaching my transmutation table of flour that I want to create a lot of.
Right, I'm with you. That's fair enough. That's a good point. It's an opportunity to tell the system what I'd like to have 2 billion of.
With that.
Is
To be
that
fair, the
the
amount
part
of
of the
stuff
problem?
going in and out of the system probably isn't helping us.
Yeah.
We're generating items so quickly now that it's causing us some.
Yeah. Is anyone using the storage system at the moment?
I
I'm
don't.
out of it.
No. I'm.
Go ahead. You can switch it off temporarily.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, it's off. Walk around.
When I have these headphones in, I can't hear
No,
a bloody
I'm
thing that's
watching a
around
number
me.
increase.
And Mum must have come in because she's just dropped. I've just seen this parcel is here, and I didn't even
Right.
hear her come in and leave
Ah,
it. So that's.
that's fair enough.
I bought myself some batteries. It's that
That
time
make-
of year where I
Okay.
buy the batteries that I'm going to use for the rest of the year on my mouse and keyboard and various
makes
different
sense.
Well, it
things.
spiked up to 17 and then dropped down to 14.
Mr. S, move for me.
It's not
Uh,
perfect. It's getting there.
It's it's
at 80,
better,
so
but not
it's-
great.
It's at 17. That's
Do
playable.
this really. It's playable. That's that. Well, that's
Apart from the fact you
better than
switched
nothing.
off. Oh no, it's back on again.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I shouldn't
No.
have access to the wireless crafting grid if I can't. If it's off, should I?
Well, come and look at the storage system then.
I know.
Oh, that
I know.
is
I
weird.
watched you switch it off, but the wireless crafting grid is working.
The problem is it's
I
not
take
just
things out.
it's not just the wireless crafting grid. It's everything. You've just switched off the entire all of our crafting for everything. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just-
well, I did say this should be replaced with AE2 before we start getting into the full automation.
yeah,
Start the
yeah.
It never happened.
Oh God.
Don't
So you've got
really
more
need
work.
to-
So what you're saying is we need different storage.
Oh, it's
Well,
a bit late
basically, it's a
now.
whole.
It's
yeah.
still not even good.
Can't-
It's down to 12 again, so it's not just this.
I don't think it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it is that. It's more likely to be the large amount of.
It's,
Other
you know
stuff
what's
that's
wrong with that? Switching it back on again. When you switch it back on again, it looks good, but it doesn't make enough noise. You go.
I think we've
Or
got
something
enough
else.
problems with just.
I want a noise. I want a noise. I want. I want.
noise. That's.
I want a. I am.
That's all we
I
want.
am.
We just
I think
we want a noise.
the only way we're going to fix this is switching over to a stronger server.
Oh God.
Well, this might be the thing. So,
But it
That would be an
cost
interesting one,
us
actually.
A lot more per hour.
Well, what would be really interesting is if
batteries that I'm going to use straight of the year. I've got
Yeah.
27 AAAs here. I've got
right.
27 AA's here, and I've got 2 Duracell 9-volt batteries, which are going to go in the smoke alarms. That's my yearly contingent of batteries.
Nice. Dave has redeemed the giant chance cube.
Maybe not quite yet.
Also, why
okay,
are there so many hostile mobs showing up on the map?
What?
How many? And do they need to
Look at the map.
Yes.
Why are there so many hostile
Where are
mobs
they all
showing up?
from?
There's a lot of them in the in the that area down there.
Are they underneath?
right.
That's where we
Oh,
have.
it's the chance cube area.
Yeah, chance cube zone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the mob grinder's still
One.
grinding mobs, so that's that one.
Hmm.
There's a slime in the side, or one of the dark rooms on the left hand side of the map, whatever that is. That's the only mobs I can see. Yeah, I made the mistake of flying down into the chance cube zone earlier. I just noticed how many death points were in that location. Lots. all
Right.
death points.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the sort of the damage on more expensive servers?
Um,
Do we
Okay.
know?
Dave's going to fix his computer in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Also, Dave, I'm not going to do the chance cube just yet.
Okay.
What I was going to say, Minotaur, is I know it's a long shot. I don't know if it's going to work at all. But could we temporarily run it off someone's local PC and connect to it and just see whether that will allow us
Kill the
to...
local PC.
well, it's going to take hours to download it and
Yeah.
get it working
I know,
again.
yeah, I mean, not tonight. Is it something we could test so we can actually prove a machine with more Go will fix it?
If we got a machine with...
Well, the servers
enough-
aren't expensive to spin up initially, are they?
No.
So
Oh,
we
so it's an
could
easy one
spin
to
up a
test
new
then.
server and just test it and see if it works. But it'd be a nice idea to know how
We're
much
just
it's actually
going
going to
from-
cost us every month to do it. That's all.
I think it'll go from 3 pence an hour to 18 pence an hour.
It's a
Disgusting.
lot, but
Yeah, because
Might be worth
we're at the top of this level.
We are.
It'll be a...
For Minecraft. I know.
but we're not actually paying that much for it anyway, are we? What's our monthly?
I mean, my purchase of all those
less than
battle
a
count...
pound a month most months at the moment.
You can still get them now.
Okay.
Go and buy the BattleTech novels. And then
So we're on a
you through Minotaur's link, donate £3 to the servers.
Oh,
So we'll take that up to about £6 a month then, roughly.
so we're on 4 cores, 8 gigs of RAM,
Okay.
and we can go to
What are we short on? Is it cores or RAM?
both for
Yeah,
struggling.
both. It'll be both.
All right. Okay.
General purpose CPU. 4
All right.
cores, 4 cores, 3 gigahertz at 15 gigs of RAM.
It's an odd number. Literally.
Yeah, for some reason it goes 7, 15, 30, 60, 120.
There's a proportion of the RAM being used for the back-end server to run the instance. Something like that. So they're
I'm
pre-allocating.
just soul sand.
But how much is that? Okay, so that's the next one up, is it? So it's 15 gig of RAM and a fast, same cores but different speed.
It's 18.1 pence, and we're on 3.24 pence.
Holy crap! That's 6 times as much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is why I said it's going to be about £6 a month. I think that's the thing that we need to really
try
focus
and get
on.
this
Is it going to
running
be?
over a little bit more RAM if you give me a few minutes to restart it. But...
Yeah. All right. Let's give it a go.
Okay, I can do that.
Do you need us all to log out then?
Yeah, because it'll just kick everyone
Do
out.
that. We're going to disconnect
anyway.
quickly, and we're going back to the
Welcome to Chattel Cattle, where we just have a chat about stuff.
just chatting. That's what we want to do. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah. So how's your day been? I mean, most people have been at work, and I've had a weird day. I've been learning how to do Bing ads all day. It nearly sent me to sleep all afternoon. But
well, yeah. Is it any different to Google?
It's a little bit different to Google. There's a few things that you need to know about. There's a thing of like the retargeting is slightly different. The way that you track links is slightly different, so that's worthwhile. And of course, it's a slightly different audience, so you have to sort of deal. The ads are a bit different as well. So it's kind of interesting, but I've not done it before, so it's.
Didn't I see something today about Dell's now got their own private cloud with AWS?
Have they? Oh, that's interesting.
Like that. So to compete with AWS, it seems.
I think a lot of people are trying to compete with AWS. I know. Was it Netflix had shifted over from AWS a little while ago to their own servers? So they had a really interesting journey where they went, oh right, we're running our own servers. Instead of running our own servers, let's put everything in the cloud. And then when they were in the cloud, they got to a point where they were so big that they were going, oh well, now we're so big, we need to have our own cloud essentially. So we're going to take everything away from AWS and put it on our own thing, which is.
I found something very interesting today. I was in a waiting room in a doctor's, as you do, and there was TV on. And there's like a fraud show on. Don't get caught out by Facebook frauds, that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. Yep.
And they had a security expert on. And I love that security expert because somebody had one of the people who was on Facebook account hacked, lost all their family pictures and videos and all that stuff. It's very sad.
It is.
But once again, turned around and said, you really need to keep a copy at home. And in the back of my head, it's going, every service in the world wants you to store it on their cloud. Every one of them does. Even your phone wants you to store it on the cloud now. Or the camera's like, don't store it here. Put it in your Adobe cloud.
Put it in your cloud.
Hang off.
This is the part of the problem with...
keep it at home, people.
With what I do, and I know with what George does as well, which is, video, there is so much data that you either have to have a lot of spare
bandwidth.
Ones of these hard drives like this. This is a 5 terabyte hard drive that might just cover, enough data for me to be able to go out for a week and film, but it might not. Because it's so much of it. And I've got like 6 different hard drives under the desk, which have got various different projects and things on. I can't afford to do RAID yet. I've always wanted to do RAID because I like it, but I just can't afford to do it. But what you really need is a RAID system at home, a RAID system backed up at a third-party location, so not your house, and you need to be on the cloud. And the expense to do that, if you are not somebody who is coming to this with a lot of money, it's just astronomical. It really is.
I've got it set up so that for both for my parents, for example, single network attached storage drive.
Yeah.
Only one, not raided, with an external hard drive backing it up. So if they have a fire or anything like that, they grab the portable hard drive and leg it.
Yeah.
That's the idea, and then it doesn't matter what else burns. If it does burn or doesn't burn, that kind of thing. Nice.
I'm in a position where if I have a fire, I've lost everything.
Yeah,
there are certain things that I am backing up to Adobe Photos, not Adobe Photos, Amazon Photos, for example, because Amazon Photos I've got an account with and I get free uploads, and so the photos will still be there, but the original files and things, I can't change stuff anymore, and they won't necessarily be print ready and that sort of stuff.
I've got to the point where I've got NAS devices in my house.
Yeah.
Willow's got her own. I've got my own. I've got a general one for the whole house because I happen to have picked up a couple for free.
Sure.
All of them.
But would you have been able to do it if you
on.
hadn't been able to pick up a couple for free?
Well, no. Generally, the biggest one is one I bought myself. I got for Christmas, and I saved up some money and we put it all together and what have you.
Right. Yeah.
It is now, looking at the clock, 12 years old.
Wow.
It's an old model, but it's still up to date, which is great.
If it still runs and it's just a case of changing a hard drive once, or when the hard drive.
It's currently got 7 hard drives in it.
Yeah.
It has capacity for more. One of them needs replacing because it's got a fault.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the quick sidebar here. Hard drive prices are not going down like they used to.
No, they're not, are they? I did notice that when I bought mine.
Horribly stable. I hate that.
Yeah, because when I got this computer, I got 3 extra hard drives because I need space for projects.
Yeah, they're expensive
and
now.
they are very expensive.
Still.
I think it was about £300 for the 16 terabyte one that I got.
Yeah, I mean, I need to replace a 3 terabyte drive.
Yeah,
but it's a RAID drive, and its price hasn't changed in the last 4 years. Normally, by now, the economies of scale and the way computing works and everything else like that, it would be about £50, but no, it's still 100 plus. But no, the actual box itself, the thing itself is old. The comedy I've got now is that they do back up to external drives, like you've got.
Yeah.
So I've got external drives. So I've got each of those NASs have their own, and the principle is you grab one and leg it. The problem is there's so many external drives now.
You think you can't just grab one and leg it?
You can't just grab one and leg it because you'd be on fire.
The feeling. Yeah, I know the feeling.
It's like, get out now. I need to grab the drive. Which one? Oh, I haven't labelled them. I don't know which one. It's one of those things where are they
I've got a feeling that since the new computers come in, and clearly the new computer was a bit of a breath of fresh air for everything, file systems and everything.
Oh, yeah.
One of the drives may have failed, and it's the drive that I've got a lot of project stuff in. The only benefit to that, the only thing that isn't a problem with that is that it's all finished stuff. It's all stuff that I've got on bunny.net, which is where I'm serving the videos from. So the videos are still there. All of my course stuff is online. It's run by, the companies that I pay in order to keep it all up and running. So I haven't lost anything as such.
Good.
But I haven't got any old graphics if I need to change something or stuff like that,
Yeah, I know. What you mean.
But it's a constant battle. What I used to do, and what I still try and do, is every time I can afford to get a new hard drive, because like you said, the prices of hard drives have been coming down quite significantly every couple of years. So every time I got a new hard drive, I got one that was big enough to take the old hard drive plus
some more. Yeah, exactly.
And I haven't been able to do that this time because there's too much data on the old hard drives to be able to fit into a new one. So that is it feels like I'm playing with fire a bit on that. I'm a bit worried about it, I have to admit, but I don't know what else I can do at the moment.
As a creative, you'll understand this. Devin Townsend is a music artist.
Yeah.
All sorts of mixture of stuff, mostly rock and stuff like that, but loads of orchestral stuff.
Yeah.
And what have you. And he lost the core tapes to a number of albums. They were damaged in I don't know, whether it was water or fire or something like that.
Yeah.
And he wanted to redo certain things, and to the point where all the backing stuff, his concerts, was gone.
Oh my god!
Because he can play a whole concert on his own or with artists or whatever, and all the backing stuff he had to recreate whole albums. He's like, I've got to listen back to what I originally wrote, and then work out how I made it in the first place, and then remake it. How do you do that? It's like, what brain power is nuts. Dave says Microsoft is pissing him off. I changed that effing phone number over 4 years ago. Oh.
Well, it's still lagging, but we can try it.
It's back up. All right, let's refresh button.
I had a Microsoft thing this week. I've created a new Microsoft account because I had a second Minecraft account. And of course, this week, Microsoft has sent out letters saying if you haven't transferred over to Microsoft now, you're going to lose your account in September. So this last week, I set up again. That seems to be worse than last time.
Let me see. Well, the first test is eat something. Okay, I got some food. Try and eat it.
Yeah, it's still just as it was.
Yeah, it's no better.
No. Okay.
It's a tiny little bit better, but yeah, not much.
I want to witness to Mr. S flying past me. Is he? Yeah, it says as it was late on. Well, it's better than it was at the beginning. But let's try and break a block. Let's see if I can break a block here.
We'll have to break it a couple of times.
Yeah, you do.
It's the wait about a half second for it to break after you finish breaking it.
Yeah.
Is it workable? Can we continue? Or would you like to switch something else?
We could probably redo this Britannia stuff. Or we could go back. We could jump back inside his factory for the evening, for the rest of the evening.
Should we? Well, that won't take long, but it's only if everybody's up for it. Should we do that, people?
Minus, what do you think? Should we do that? And
I don't know. I don't know how we're ever going to work out what this is.
Okay. That's a very reasonable point. I mean,
it is a very reasonable point. I agree with you. I don't know how we work out what this is either.
Other than just deleting stuff, I don't know what to do.
Or just throwing more resources at it.
Just don't exist anymore.
Right. I want to help fix things and analyze it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Is that because this is a newer version?
Yeah.
Damn it. People out there, Minecraft land, get your server mods sorted. Because I don't want to have you left doing this. There we go. Waiting hold ticks for things to happen. Is there anything else we could switch off? Well, the thing is, it's not one thing, is it? It's everything.
It's not. It's a lot of little things that will end up being.
What I don't get is why was it not broken at the end of last week? It should have not.
It was dying last week.
Yeah,
it was dying last week. Oh, okay. Sorry.
But it wasn't as bad as this, but it was dying.
Well, the mob farms are.
The storage network, it still lags. That's what doesn't make any sense.
The only other thing I can think to do is if we go to the chance cube area and light it up and delete all the mobs.
I don't think that's going to help. Somehow.
But I don't think it is either because I think the mobs were probably. I went and triggered them after there's the problem. I flew down there and that was my mistake. I should have done that. I should not have done that.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, that won't be the problem.
No,
it's the amount of stuff that we're generating in other areas. I would think.
Yeah, but if we turn off the whole.
If turn off the storage,
network,
that should stop it. Shouldn't it?
It still doesn't.
But then again, we were still able to access the storage, which made no sense.
Well,
I know.
what happened was you could see the storage screen, but you couldn't actually take anything out of the storage. So if I
do that, I can still.
Grid,
no, you're right. I can't take anything out, but I can still see what's inside.
You can't.
It's like you've got a glass window in front of you.
Yeah, I can try and take out some zinc ingots, but it won't let you do anything with any of the items in there. If I can search it, I wonder. You can still search it, but yeah, it doesn't exist with it actually usable. I wonder if teleporter works.
You might.
Yeah, teleporter works.
Oh, I was going to say you might end up disconnecting yourself.
Oh fuck! I took a long time to redo the lighting in this room when I came back. That was disconcerting. It was like it's black. Rip server. It might be. Well, that might be the only thing. Yeah.
Well, it might. Yeah, it might. We might just need.
But we can't resolve the server tonight. That's not something we can just immediately buy another one and transfer it across. That isn't going to work.
Whoa.
Well, you can probably do it in a short. Well,
not immediately, surely.
It'd take probably an hour.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy another Minecraft account.
What?
Because I can't be bothered to access my old one.
You're gonna make another one.
Yeah. I'm going to buy Minecraft for the 5th or 6th time.
Funnily enough, I saw somebody making a video about the new change, and they said exactly the same thing, that they couldn't be bothered to redo their Mojang account, so they just bought a new copy of Minecraft.
I've only ever bought Minecraft once.
I've only ever bought it once. No, I bought it twice, sorry. But when I bought
Minecraft Dungeons once, but I've only ever bought Minecraft once.
When I bought Minecraft, it was dirt cheap. I mean, I wasn't first in. I didn't get it for $4.99 like some of the people did, but I think I got
about
it for
$6 when I got it.
Yeah, I think I got it for 5 or 6
or 7,
5 or 6 quid, something like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might have bought it for the Xbox at some point. I can't remember if it's free on the Xbox at one point or not.
Oh, I may have got it on the iPhone when that first came out.
Admittedly, on the Xbox, I hate it. I hate using a controller to run this game.
Well,
when you're used to a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what you're used to, isn't it, Dave? I mean, if you want to do another one, you can. The only thing with doing new Microsoft accounts is the association of name and address and stuff
IP
like that.
and stuff as well. Because they know what IP you are. One of the things that came up in the training today was be very, very careful about your ad accounts, because if you create lots of them, which you're allowed to do, but they might come along and say, but look, you've got too many ads running, or you're running the wrong sort of dodgy ad on this thing, and then we're going to shut down all of your accounts at the same time. So, which is fair enough. You shouldn't be running dodgy ads.
Don't do that. Just don't do, and you'll be fine. I'm going this way. I'm going to try and cut a hole in the roof.
It's not like I run ads, so.
I don't know. Dave's Special Services. I've heard about them. I don't recommend them to anybody, obviously, because it's secret. Weirdly,
you guys
do
one. I'll try and work out what's doing this.
That's working better than I expected it to.
What is
the laser gun removal tool is working as fast as it normally does?
Well, the server's still running at about half speed. Better than what it was at first.
That's not a.
It's interesting.
Which is the removal of the Britannia stuff seems to have increased some of it, but.
Well, it's been reclocked, hasn't it? It's been down. It's been clocked using a different method.
No, it hasn't. No, we've removed a lot of the Britannia stuff.
Oh, you moved. Oh, you delete that stuff.
So we need to have a solution for this, because we need mana generation. But the bigger problem seems to be we need to
actually using the server.
Yeah, we need to have a better resources running on the server, which is a pain in the bum.
A little bit.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to jump onto?
We can do
the other.
But it comes back to the Minotaur's question. Oh, is there anything we can do other than change the server over on this?
I don't know.
No, because we don't know what to turn off.
Okay, so that's something that we can't do on stream, or we can do on stream?
There's nothing we can do on stream.
There's nothing we can do right now, I don't think.
I would need to be restarting the server and to do stuff.
All right. In which case, should we do a bit of Satis?
Yeah, all right. Let's jump.
Is everybody okay with that? All right, okay.
I would prefer Wreckfest.
You prefer Wreckfest? Mr. Stephen can't
play Wreck. I'd love to do some Wreckfest. I like it so much, but I can't do it, unfortunately.
Yes.
I haven't used a controller now in over a year. That's how bad my wrist's been.
Yeah, I know.
It's
terrible. This is a man with no wrists.
But I can do keyboard and mouse. No wrist. The man with no. That's a Western somewhere, isn't it?
It's got to be, isn't it?
The man with no wrists.
That's a definite. Right. Let me just. What I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly go into my. I need to change the stream title if that's the case. Whoa. Mid-stream stream title change. But at least.
I'm going to actually change the title, and then come back. So I'll see.
Well, I'll tell you what. You do that
in a minute,
and I'll do that after you finish. So see you in a second.
Okay.